What do you call a ghost who is also a detective? NN Spectre. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well tonight. It's changing colors. So yeah, this is this icon here. I don't know how to point to it. Over there is one that Jelly actually made for me for Pac-Man World, and it was supposed to change colors, and it never really worked. And tonight, for whatever reason, is changing colors, but still, it's changing way too fast. So I don't know what is up with that. But let's welcome everyone to the stream. Conga Lion Monkey is first in chat tonight. Pleasure to have you as always, Conga. I hope you are doing well today, my friend. Hope Thursday is has treated you well, and you've got a good weekend to look forward to here. And Lucent Jelly close behind. Always a pleasure to have you here, Jelly, of course. Really quickly, but still, I mean, it's better than doing nothing, which is what it did before for whatever reason. The room continues to evolve. I don't know if this is noticeable or not, because I don't remember if I had my camera mirrored or not, or if I unmirrored it, but the room continues to evolve. My microphone stand is actually now on the opposite side of where it was last night. I've done a ton of work you can't see. I can't wait. When I get this together, I'm going to take some pictures and post them in the Discord, and you'll be able to see what my what the bridge of Starship Frownie looks like. It's coming together little by slowly. Sir Blam, thank you for joining us. Evening. I was enjoying watching Sir Blams playing through Breath of Fire on the SNES. And I was lucky enough to catch an hour or so of that stream earlier. Some good times. Stream Kyle, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. We are going to play 2 games tonight. We've got one called the Outbound Ghost. It's something Jelly kind of randomly picked up. I think it's an indie game. We're playing it on the Switch. I've heard that it's supposed to be very Paper Mario-like. I think Jelly just picked it because it looked cute. I'm going to start getting my head out of the way, and we're going to fire up that game here in just a moment. We're also going to play a little bit of Dark Souls. I'm hoping I can defeat a boss in Dark Souls tonight. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping to give each game about 3 hours. We'll do about a 6-hour stream tonight. Hopefully my back and my torso can take it. Still adjusting to this bar stool I've got. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have some good times, my friends. I hope you're ready. Thank you for popping in. No problem. My pleasure, Sir Blam. It was fun to hang out and enjoy the vibe of your stream. I don't get to watch streams nearly often enough. Also, tomorrow I'm expecting probably no late night stream tomorrow. I want to go ahead and let everyone know. My plan is to do an early stream instead for Friday, because Jelly is going to be doing a little bit of traveling over the weekend, and it's more convenient to give us some time together if I do an early stream instead of a late one on Friday. And that was something we were trying to do every now and then anyway. So it's not that unusual, but I can't say for sure what time I'm going to start up. Mid to late afternoon is the tentative plan. I'm hoping I can start the stream around 3 or 4 p.m. Central Time, preferably earlier, and we'll go for 5 or 6 hours. So like 3 to 9 would be ideal, but I don't know if I can make it happen. And we're just going to play, we're going to work on some stuff we've been playing. We're going to work on Castlevania. And then maybe I'm kind of in the mood to play some more Super Smash TV. I have never done very well at that game, but it'd be nice to play a little bit of that. Maybe some Contra, we'll see. We'll keep it fairly loose, but definitely Castlevania tomorrow. Whenever I go live, we're gonna have to do some of that. Our continued pursuit of the damageless run. Hope tonight's game is less talky than the cows one, Jelly says. I actually expect, Jelly, it's probably going to be more talky. Buddha Fingers, welcome in. Boo, you say. Is that because we're playing a ghost game? Or because you don't like my early streams? Hopefully the former, but if it's the latter, I mean, I really like you, Buddha Fingers, but can't please everyone all the time. Alright, let's get that out of the way. And let's check out this game. Let's see what this looks like. BRB, we will see you when you return, Rack of Lamb. Well, technically, you're ghosting the late night time slot. I mean, nice effort. I mean, technically, if I were ghosting it, I just wouldn't say anything and just not show up, right? I've given you advanced warning. So I don't think I'm quite guilty of that. Stream Cow says, I keep planning to start watching some Christmas movies, but it doesn't feel very Christmassy. I mean, maybe you need to force yourself to watch some movies, and that will get you in the spirit. You might be stuck in a chicken or the egg situation right now. You're not watching any movies because you're not in the spirit, but watching the movies is what would put you there. Something to consider, I reckon. I'm bummed because they make me work during the day sometimes, Buddhafinger says. And tomorrow's one of those times. I will miss you, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to let you down and not stream when you are available. But I promise there will be many, many more late night streams. This is by no means a permanent change. Very possible, Stream Kyle says. Only one way to find out, I reckon. I kind of like the music we've got here. Let's take a look at our settings. Damage taken, damage done, experience multiplier, difficulty normal, hard, spectral. Spectral difficulty. I think we'll stay with normal. I wish there was a difficulty between normal and hard. Spawn apparitions, I do not understand what that means. Prevent death, skips skill gauge, faster hold to skip dialogue. That might be valuable for me, but I'm not going to change anything. We're going to play with the defaults. But it is interesting to see what the options are. Sound, I am going to change. I'm going to drop the music just a little bit under the sound effects. Stop bush muffling. Exit game. Make sure to save before exiting. To the title screen. That's weird. Alright, save file number 3, that's where I like to hang out. Difficulty, we've already been... It's weird. For those that want to balance gameplay experience, for those itching for a challenge beyond their first playthrough. Alright, well this is the first playthrough. It is recommended that you keep all special settings off for your first playthrough. Alright, well, I will do that. Are you ready to embark on your adventure? Yes.
Outbound was always kind of a nice place to live. The folks there kept themselves to themselves. An argument here and there, sure. That was until they all started to get sick. That cursed swamp poisoned our water, and Outbound was nearly wiped off the map because of it. Then there were only a handful left. Some who needed help crossing over. And somebody was going to do it for them.
It reads it for you. I very much appreciate that. I don't think it will be common throughout the whole experience. I mean, this could not possibly look any more like Paper Mario than it does right now. I think I've heard correctly regarding what this is inspired by. You have to appreciate any game considered enough to offer you a choice of rustled or unrustled bushes. So if it looks to you like the movement, like the animation doesn't look super smooth, that's the same for me on the TV as well. It looks a little choppy, I have to say. B button does this sort of dash thing. AX and Y do nothing. Shoulder buttons, useless. Alright, really. Figments, items, map, help, settings, okay. I like that the A and B buttons do the correct thing. The A and B buttons are wrong in Dark Souls, and it drives me up the wall. Press B to dash. We can go down the well. I can take this. Glade map. A map of the Glade of Dawn unlocks fast travel for this area. Cool. I wasn't even reading. It's the A button said cool next to it, and I wasn't even reading that. I just accidentally said the same thing as the game. I don't want to go down there. So this is what the muffling option was all about. Unchained, good to see you. Welcome to the Outbound Ghost. We are just getting started. Let's see what's in the well. Search for the game, and its Steam page is weird. Not removed, but this game is no longer authorized by the developer. Is in places all over the page. That's very weird. What? Apparently there's a bunch of issues between the developer and the publisher. The developer recommends not buying the game. So I've been completely ignorant of all this drama. So I'm not taking sides by checking out the game, and if it means anything, it's a library rental, so I haven't supported either side. Aspect gem, a special gem that can be forged into an aspect of self. It's a ghost, but I'm gonna pretend. I don't think I'm gonna join you there, Buddha Fingers. Oh. We passed through this bush? Nope. I may have to look into the story of what's going on there, though, because that does seem pretty wild. Kind of an old-timey car we have there. 1930s looking. Loyal to Soil, welcome in, Loyal. I hope you're doing well today. Stoked to join the party now. Pleasure to have you here, of course. Did I just go through the wall? I did. Look at I'm inside the rock. I don't know if this game is very well optimized. It may be interesting. Maybe we may get to see some wild glitches, crashes, or bugs. Might be a soon-to-be rare title, Serac of Lamb says. Maybe you might be right about that. If you like to speculate and collect rare games, then might not be the worst idea to pick up a copy. Bushes hide you from enemies. Alright, convenient to know. Lockpick. Two lockpicks. You currently have 0. Oh, well, no getting through there. Almost looks like Darwin from the cartoon Gumball. I can't say that I'm familiar with that cartoon. Alright, Alright, well, here we go. I tried to hide from our first battle, but no such luck. Oh no, an apparition. Huh. You can see me? Wow, finally, after all these years. Well, let me teach you how to deal with this meanie. Don't worry. You won't have to jump into the fray yourself. I'll handle everything with my breathtaking skill. First, you'll have to learn how to tell me what to do. Select attack to make me pound that good for nothing. Perfect. Now select the pipsqueak. You're natural, kiddo. Now here comes the hard part. You've got to time the attack. I know, revolutionary. The trick is to press the button when the pointer is at the center of the bar. Got it? Cool. Now give it a try. Alright, here we go. That was amazing. That counted? Oh. Now, that deadbeat's gonna attack us. Unfortunately, we can't do anything right now, so we'll have to take the hit. Ow, that hurt. Well, now's as good a time to teach you about Aether Up. We can use this command to take half damage from all hits. On top of that, the user gets an AP, which stands for Aether Points. We get one of these every turn by default, but you can get extra like this. What do AP do? Well, they allow us to attack. For example, if you have 2 AP, you can attack 2 times in 1 turn. Let's try to use Aether Up to take less damage and store AP. See, that only hurt half as much. And what's great is now we have 2 AP. I guess we do. Let's try to use one of our AP to attack the nuisance. So the green area of the bar is only available on the first pass across the thing. Amazing! What a genius! This game is very complimentary. I like that about it. You're a very fast learner, so I'm sure you've noticed this, but whenever you attack an apparition, not only does their HP go down, their stun also increases. I did not notice that. The stun is shown in the yellow bar under the HP bar, and it replenishes every turn by a bit. If you manage to fill it up, though, the apparition will become stunned and be unable to move for 2 turns. On top of that, your attacks will deal double damage. The more damage you deal an apparition, the more their stun gauge will increase, so let's use a skill to make sure you'll stun the squirt. Deals medium damage to the target. What is that? Swift hit? One of the things I'm gonna have to do in this sort of room rearranging process, I'm gonna have to bring my my desk and chair a little closer to the television because my goodness, that text is small. Awesome, let's hit the squirt. Careful though, this skill's timing is tricky. Oh, I did not do well. Now that the deadbeat is stunned, they're open to major damage. That's all you've got to know, so I'll leave you for now. Thank goodness. And if you want to check some of this information again, open the Help submenu once the battle is over. Good luck. Missed. Hey, there we go. Victory. We've already leveled up from 3 to 4. New skill, minor defense. Respite, lockpick, smoke bomb. I like this weird little helper. I imagine those are arms, but it kind of looks like tusks. Well, I don't know what the story behind that helper is. They appeared during the battle, but that's the first and so far only time we've seen them. I've got 1 lockpick. I need 2 if I want to go back through that gate. Shame the dev doesn't want you to buy it. I like the mechanics so far. I mean, it just, so far seems very straightforward. Know what that is up there. Don't know how to get it yet since I can't jump. Oh, I got a second lockpick. So here we go. fail this, do I soft lock? I don't even know idea what this is or how to do it. Oh. Alright, well that seems to have worked. That's a very, very odd lockpicking mechanic. I guess it makes sense. Sit? What is the point of sit? Apple, a fresh fruit loved by many residents of Outbound. Fall onto this, oh, here we go. Look at that, there's no puzzle I can't solve. Another apple. Let's go find more treasures over here, perhaps. Yes. Gray gem, a gray gemstone used to craft aspects with healing properties. I'll never get used to this. Sigh, yep. Wine. Whoa, what's that? Oh, I should have got those characters' names. Michael? It looks like a freak of nature. Mary. Hey, Michael, don't be so mean. It's just a passerby. Ghosts may look scary, but you are one too now. This is different. We've never seen this one around before. This is extremely sketchy. That question mark was backward. Wait a second. That's it. This must be the killer. Michael. Don't Michael me. We've got to hatch a plan. This serial killer is not going to catch itself. Let's go. Sigh. Hey, I don't know who you are, but I'm so sorry. That was Michael, my brother. Mary and Michael. Let's just say he hasn't been handling the whole death thing too well. He's been obsessed with trying to find a serial killer, specifically the one who killed our whole village. And as you can see, yeah, he's still working on it. Hopefully I'll soon be able to talk some sense into him. Anyway, nice to meet you. See ya. I didn't get the third one's name. Surprise enemies to get a turn advantage. Good advice. I'll surprise them with my dash. Can't read that. There's a secret up there behind those bushes. So far, it's all right, aside from not running particularly well. It's very choppy. I don't know if that counts as a surprise. I tried my best. Your turn advantage allows you to attack first. Oh. I was having trouble navigating the menus earlier because by default I was trying to use the D-pad, right, to like move the cursor. I was wondering, I was stuck on attack. It's because you have to use the joystick. I mean, all I want to do is attack anyway, so. It's also available on PlayStation 4 and 5. Wonder if it runs smooth on them. Yeah. I couldn't say, but I don't own any of those either of those consoles, so it wouldn't affect my situation. I'm limited to the Switch. It's alright. I'm used to playing Nintendo 64 games at like 12 frames a second. I'll be okay. Choppiness is a shame, but not a deal breaker. But I don't know. You know, this is our first time trying this out. I don't know how far we'll necessarily go with this game. We'll have to decide if we want to do the whole game or not. A little bit down the line. We're just collecting our first impressions tonight. But I suppose I'll want to research and see what the controversy surrounding it is all about. And see how much that affects my desire to play it or not. Key to life, welcome in, Key. Good to see you. How far did you make it through the Spirit Temple? I think you completed the well, I don't know. I don't want to word anything in a way that I give it away. I kept drifting in and out since I was working on dinner, but I had a good time. And this cute character, this game is called the Outbound Ghost. I'm playing it on the Switch. It's as you can see, it's very Paper Mario like. Apparently, I'm hearing there's some controversy surrounding this game, though. The developer and the publisher got into a dispute of some sort, and the developer no longer supports the game. But I'll have to do my own research later on to find out. What it's all about. This was a library checkout. Jelly found it at the library and checked it out because it looked cute. And then someone in another stream that I was watching, someone brought this game up just by coincidence, and they mentioned that it was very Paper Mario-like. Jelly's my kind of gamer, selecting games because they look cute. Not a bad strategy. I would have to say, I did the kid portion, I guess the adult portion, or not the adult portion, or whatever. Glad you had fun. Very Paper Mario, yeah. My health is getting rather low. I haven't even damaged this guy at all? Uh-oh. Alright, hang on, back. Oh. I should have been doing that, Aether Up thing. Now I can skill. I'm gonna lose a life or whatever here. Well, that was luck. The choppiness of the animation, though, makes those timed attacks very difficult. So if you don't have a very high tolerance for frustration, you may not want to play this on the Switch. Naburu got nabbed by the witches, yep, and that's where I ended for the night. I went around getting all the great fairy powers and magic. GG on finishing up that portion then. The Spirit Temple is Spirit Temple's kind of tricky. I think. I always have trouble in Ocarina of Time. I always have trouble in the Forest Temple and the Spirit Temple. I feel like the Water Temple is, you know, it is notoriously challenging. But I always have terrible amounts of trouble in the Forest Temple and the Spirit Temple. A memory essence that allows for the crafting of many types of badges. I want to check my character's, like, status. I need to heal or something. I'm gonna perish. I haven't seen any way to save. Let's try using a materials, basic materials, and key glade map. Let's try using an apple if we can. Oh, I can't even use it. Well, oh, wait a minute. My partner's name is Regret? That's an... I don't know my character's name. Look, it's question marks. But my friend is named Regret. It's an unfortunate name. Basic materials. Me, Key says. I literally thought I had to start the Forest Temple all over when I was streaming it, because I thought I did something out of order, but luckily my mod told me it was okay. Yeah, I get really confused in that one. That's the experience when I played through the game as a kid. That's the experience I had with the Water Temple, though. I got so lost and confused in the water temple, I convinced myself I was soft locked, and I restarted my entire playthrough so that I could do the water temple fresh. It took me 5 hours to do the water temple. Wanted to go back, but I'm so tired. I've been tired like all day. But not too tired to hang here for a while. Well, I'm certainly happy to hear that. Whoa! Alright, Bill. Good to meet you, Bill. There aren't usually many new people around here. But you've arrived at the perfect time. You see that campfire? I do. Why are all the question marks backward? I've been setting these up all over to help weary travelers, and they're quite the hit. You can use them to collect your thoughts. I've heard some people call it saving, so you can call it that too if you want. Nice. Oh, also, I like this Bill character. You see this anvil? You can use it to make some pretty awesome stuff. I've heard some travelers have forged emotional trinkets to keep them sane. It's not always easy to keep your head in the game, especially since we're now dead. Excuse me a moment. I've got some delicious snacks to enjoy. Be right back with you. So Jelly has brought me some coffee and some chocolates, but she also brought me something I'm scared of. She brought me some sticky rice, which I hear is infused with taro and came wrapped in banana leaves. It smells not great. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try something new right now. We'll see if I enjoy it or not. If you if I don't, and it turns out you really enjoy sticky rice, well, my apologies. It's alright. It's alright. I could eat this. It's not it's not real distinct. It tastes like a dessert. Would you say that it smells terrible? Well, I said that to Jelly. I said it smelled weird, and she said that she thought maybe that was because of the banana leaves. So thank you, Jelly. That was a good pun. I kind of walked over that pun without acknowledging it. That was a good pun. It just kind of hit me at a bad time since I'm still my senses are still preoccupied with this unusual food. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. It's, you know what? It's kind of, well, no, it's kind of donut-like. But I was just thinking, you know what? I bet it's going to taste really good with this coffee. Yeah, those complement each other well. That's what we need. Wonder the question mark is forward when you face the other way. No idea. Oh, you said it took you 5 hours to do the water temple. Master Tuesday, who hangs out with us from time to time, I believe he said that his playthrough of Ocarina of Time, it took him 7 years to finish the water temple. So I think he holds the record for the longest time being lost. Found out our local Asian market and was super excited, Jelly says. Boat letter, welcome in. Yeah, when he told me that, I thought he was making a joke because 7 years is how long Link is frozen in time. But no, he said he gave up at that point. He gave up when he got to the water temple, and he didn't go back to beat the game for 7 years. It's not always easy to keep your head in the game, especially since we're now dead. Oh well, I guess that's how things are now, huh? Well, it was nice talking to you, but I've got to get to work. Before I go, let me give you this, though. The first of these is an aspect gem. You'll need it to forge basically anything. I've also given you a recipe book so that you can follow it to make stuff. Anyway, these campfires aren't going to set themselves up. Hope you make good use of the saving and forging. Alright. Alright. Bill, what a prince. Alright. Go ahead and save. Let's check out our crafting here. Power up. Increase power by 7%. Oh, I can't make it, though. Oh, it takes apples. Defense up. I can't make anything. Reconstruction. Recovers 1 HP and 1 SP at the start of every turn. Alright, let's make it. You know what? Let's not. Let's live dangerously. Oh, maybe this is a pink gem. Choose a recipe set. Risk and reward 1. A strange book that allows you to forge powerful aspects with drawbacks. Strange book that allows you to forge aspects that affect the timing gauge. Ooh. I don't like to live this dangerously. Let's go with risk and reward. Basic attacks deal 25% more damage, but all of their skills deal 50% less damage. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Seals deal 10% more damage for basic attacks, 50% less. That also sounds terrible. Increases power and SP by 10%, but decreases. I don't like any of these. Anti-meter. Skips the meter prompt on relevant skills, but forgoes the benefits of good timing. Missing the timing on attacks results in lower damage than a miss. rather than a miss. That sounds good. The user now misses if they don't get perfect timings in the timing gauge, but power is increased. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like any of these. I don't want either. How do I back out? I have to pick something. Alright. Alright, power hungry. Cool. I'm not going to use any of that stuff. Living dangerously is probably why you are no longer alive, Sir Rackalam says. The 7 years would be a good joke. It certainly is. Lockpick. Okay. Oh, here we go. The lockpicking minigame is odd. It seems... I don't know. It's going to become super complicated. It's going to become super complicated, I know. I feel like there was another path that I could have investigated if I went back the other way. We should do that first. I think there was a ghost over here I could have fought. I don't know if saving replenished my health or not. I hope it did. Can I read this message board? Nope. Yeah, this guy right here. I should probably try and eat this sticky rice while it's warm. The game's given me plenty of opportunity to take a bite, too. Magic Strikes. Deals 4 magic strikes of weak damage. Uses all of the user's remaining AP. Well, let's try it. Oh no, I did terribly. Oh, but I get to try 4 times. That timing is crazy difficult. Saw there's another ghost over there, perhaps someone friendly. Can we travel in the water? Nope. Go up this pillar? Nope. My previous life was all hustle and bustle. Chris. Dying was the blessing in disguise I needed. It takes a lifetime to transition to the battle screens. Really dislike that I can't use the D-pad for the menus. New skill, Poison Poke. Oh, here we go. Smoke bomb. Well, that I don't think you're supposed to be able to walk through there. I feel like this game is kind of barely holding together. Forest map. Gotta help my roomie real quick, he says. Right on, we will be here. Thank you for the lurk. Transition to a new area startled me a little bit. Uh-oh, new enemy? Definitely, if you play this game, play it with a snack nearby. Give you something to do on the loading screens. Deals basic damage and applies minor poison to the target for 2 turns. Okay, let's do it. It's also very good at stunning. Essence of Music and Flower. Let's take a quick peek at what was in this direction. I see an item up there. And that's it. Here? Yeah. Multiple slopes. I feel like I entered a well before. Did I do that? There was a well. I don't remember if I actually entered that other well. Now that I think about it. Lockpick. Check out what was in there. Let me get a... I kind of like the hiding in bushes mechanic. Is this the only path? Wasn't there a downward path too? Maybe not. That's where I came. Okay. Alright, I think we should check the well first. It's always difficult because I always want to explore branching pathways in like the optimal order, but I rarely feel like I have enough data to decide what the optimal order is. We got a sewer full of mushrooms. Surprise! Every time I attacked, it hurt me. I didn't realize that's what was happening. I may be dead. I don't know where that I escaped and that enemy vanished from existence. Well, I'm still alive for now. I think I should go back and save. I can't even appreciate what I got from that battle. What game is this? This is called the Outbound Ghost. Oh, I can craft some of this stuff now. Power up. Defense up. Healing up. All right, let's craft. Let's power up. And defense up. And healing up. Alright, so those are like our badges. So in theory we're a little stronger now. Let me go ahead and resave. So I don't have to worry about forgetting to do that again. Worry about remembering to do that again, rather. I don't know what I think about this so far. We haven't done a whole lot in it. I feel like I'm not quite as impressed by this as I was by the by them fighting herds. This is the game I actually had higher expectations of going into it, but I don't know. We also haven't been playing it for very long, so. Maybe things will pick up. didn't really appreciate before how much of this enemy's time it likes to spend healing itself. Jesse Thompson, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're doing well. How are you tonight? I'm doing okay. We're trying out this this game here for the first time. It's kind of underwhelming so far. Not a lot really stands out. It's sort of like Paper Mario with a lot less going on. But I'm trying to remain optimistic toward it. But other than that, things are going good. Still working on the reorganizing the streaming room process, which is quite tiring. Trying to get used to my new bar stool and bar desk setup. My stool is quite creaky for whatever reason tonight. Thank you for the hydrate. I could use that. One of the cool things, I don't know if I can describe it well enough to illustrate how cool it is, but one of the cool things about how my room is set up now is I've got this box, and it's like a 1.5 by 2 feet by 1 foot deep kind of box, and I guess it kind of looks like a little bookshelf. It's got a lot of shelves, but it's also got a lot of like vertical column dividers. It's a box. I guess the way to describe it is it's got a lot of cubby holes, and it's made for putting shoes into. Like if you have a whole bunch of shoes, you would keep them organized and stored away in this box. But I've got it tipped up on its side, set up next to my desk, and I've been putting game controllers into each of the cubbies. So I've got places I can stick the game controllers that I use most often where their cords won't get tangled up with each other. It's very nice. And it holds 18. It's got 18 slots, so I can fit 18 controllers in it, which is really nice because I've only got like seven or eight consoles that I use semi-regularly. I don't know if the cubby holes, they're big enough to hold a Nintendo 64 controller. I don't know if I can fit a Dreamcast controller or an original Xbox controller into one though. Those might be a little too large. I'll have to see. Innovation at its finest, Key says. It's the killer. I have to capture them soon before they escape my grasp. Come on, Michael, leave the poor ghost alone. I can't. This is my only way to ascend. When I catch this crook, I'll finally be able to eliminate my burden. I may be dead, but I can still prove that I am worthy of being a detective. This pest is not going to get in the way of that. And well, I have to ascend to the afterlife too. I'll prove myself and ascend. Hey, I'm so sorry, again. As you can see, Michael really wants to prove himself. He's been an inspiring detective ever since he's been young. But now that he's dead, he can't really become one for real. I guess all he can do is prove himself and eliminate his burden. Then he'll be able to ascend and hope for reincarnation. Yap Yap. Corey is the name of the dog. I'm so sorry. I rambled for longer than I intended. I better go check up on Michael. If we meet again, I hope he'll have softened up a bit. Anyway, see ya. After feeling Mary's kindness, you've unlocked a new figment of self-camaraderie. Use it to your advantage through replenishing your other figment's health. Camaraderie. Huh. Interesting. Aspect gem, always nice. Alright, so another recipe set. Nail Clip increases the user's powers by 15% but prevents them from dealing stun damage. Stun Break allows the user to use a skill that deals great stun damage. Wedded Spirit increases the user's stun damage by 25% but lowers their HP. Terrible. Alright, or the healing ones. Lesser Heal, Lesser Revive allows the user to use a skill that revives allies. Alright, well I think we've got to go with the healing ones. What does this have to say? Each figment can equip 3 aspects. Check the figment sub-menu to equip them. Yep. Can't inspect any of those. Alright. Crafting time. So we probably want to craft this healing one. Oh, but it requires 3 pink gems. I don't have 3 pink gems. Well, we'll craft this defense up. Because I think I'm going to want to give some defense to camaraderie. Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't actually want to make that heal one anyway, because... Okay. Well, what happens... Hang on a moment. Okay, I see what I want to do. I want to remove... this healing up. Nope. What? I don't want to equip, I want to unequip. Okay. No. That's clunky. This menu is very clunky. I want to give this healing up to camaraderie, is what I was trying to do. And we've done it. There's no unequip button. It's very clunky. Alright, save. And now our party has 2. I was stuck on that rock for quite a while there. there's a lot of this wizard hanging around. I was going for the surprise and it didn't work. Victory. Level up. Alright, we're doing well. I want that treasure chest. Oh, I can't pass through here. I thought there was a gap. Can I go this way? Oh, perfect. Alright, we'll just be patient and surprise this guy when he comes by again. So much loading time. This looks dreadful. There's so many of them. I forgot we are much stronger than we used to be. I was hoping that guy was going to get hurt by his own poison, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. Will poison you and smash you. I thought that was going to be a much more powerful attack. There we go. More goodies. farm key. I didn't even know there was an item there. I was just tapping A just to do it. A key that appears... A key that opens an unknown gate. It looks like it fits in a farm, whatever that means. I don't think there was even a thing to indicate there was an item there. I was just lucky I was tapping on the button for no reason. Uh-oh. They're in plain sight. Now's our chance. Corey, go. Yap, yap. Yap, yap. We've got the killer cornered. Sigh. I'll come down the long route. Don't want to get myself hurt. Now we've got you. Do you have any idea how much you've hurt me and my town? Because of you, everyone's dreams have been crushed. Not only that, most of us will never see our loved ones either. Are you happy with yourself after knowing that? Hey, that question mark was the correct direction. Hey, of course you would deny your crimes. At least try to lie. I don't know what's going on isn't going to hold up in court. Well, I've caught you red-handed and you've got nowhere to go. Now I'll... Wait, Michael. You don't even know if they're the killer for sure. We know everyone in this whole area. Nobody could have done something as horrible as what happened. It has to be an outsider, and it just so happened that we found one. It wasn't even that many days after our deaths. Coincidence? I think not. Do we even know if this ghost has ever been an Outbound before? For all we know, this could be their first time wandering from another town. Oh yeah, well why don't we ask them? So, have you ever been an Outbound? Wait, when you say I really don't know what's going on, what do you mean? You've got amnesia? Oh, that's just like... I mean, we can't trust a potential criminal's word. It all checks out, though. The aimless wandering, the lost look on their face, it all fits. I mean, is this game trying to tell me all I do is wander aimlessly and have a lost look on my face for at least 8 hours, for at least 6 to sometimes 8 hours a night? Is this game trying to tell me I have amnesia? I still don't buy it. We've got to be iron-fisted. Better safe than sorry. How about we at least get Adrian's opinion? He's got amnesia too, and he lives not too far from here. He's an Outbounder, so his judgment can be trusted, right? Sigh. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. Let's go to Adrian's house then. Oh, by the way, you know who we are, but what's your name? I was wondering if I'd ever get to pick a name. Wayne is the default name? Not a bad name. Can I type in my own name, though? Oh, I wanted to type frown. Oh, I have to use the back arrow. Is your name Frownie? Yes. Frownie, huh? It's a nice name. Thanks, I got it for my birthday. Anyway, we should go. We should follow the lanterns past here, and we'll get there in no time. The house is atop a nice cliff with a view of the sun. You can't miss it. I can't talk to any of these characters. Took a long time for you to name yourself. It did. It did. I mean, I'm okay with that. It was kind of weird. It's kind of weird that it told us other characters. So it put our name in question marks until we named ourselves. But like when other characters would appear, it gave us their names instantly. It should have, when characters come up to us and talk to us for the first time, their names should be question marks until they tell us their name, right? That's a very common convention. And this game didn't do that, even though it did it with our own name. I'm bad at the dash. Oh, it gave me an advantage anyway. What a nice game. I can almost take that character out in one hit. Almost. You're almost better off not even trying to use the meter with as choppy as this game is. Uh-oh, excuse me a moment. Sticky rice down. I ran out of sticky rice a long time ago. Jelly only brought me a few bites of it. I imagine the package only had a few bites in it to begin with. Just one of my power strips I noticed was turned off. So my tablet, which I thought was charging, has not actually been charging this whole time. Oh, but I was thinking, with as choppy as the visuals are, you're almost better not trying to time your attack based on the timing bar. You're better off just trying to get a feel for how long after you push the attack button you need to push it again. Frownie, I need to tell you something, Key says. Okay, I hope it's nothing bad. I guess you wouldn't have included an exclamation point if it was bad. I really enjoy your streams. Oh, well, that's a fantastic thing to hear. Thank you, Key. You're super welcome. Thank you very much. Christian Cool, welcome in. Hanging here while I do my thing. Thank you for the alert, Christian. So the battle mechanics of this game are all right. I may not be using them to their full depth, but I can understand them, and I feel like I have been on the ropes at one point. So minor power. So I feel like they can be challenging. Probably if I played all the way through to the end of the game, I'd probably be in tears with how complicated the battling becomes. Are we heading into the desert? We haven't even had a boss fight, and we've headed out of the grassland into the desert land. It's like we're in World 2. What's going on? Why is everyone dashing? What? Am I supposed to do that? No, they're just being weird. Strand Beach. Huh. The poison mushrooms we fought, they were too much for me. So we have had to run away from a battle already. Uh-oh. Like I was trying to surprise me. That's my job. Hey, we've got a raid coming in. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for joining us. Is that Silo Cat? Very much appreciate the raid, my friend. Welcome to your friends. I see Stitched. Welcome to the stream, Stitched. Silo Cat _. Let's give you a shout out. Tell us about your stream. What were you up to, and how did it go? Playing RimWorld. I know I've heard the title of RimWorld, but I've never actually played it myself. Is it like a crafting and survival type game? That's the impression I have about it. That's based on basically nothing. Take a moment and check out your channel here. I'm Silo. I'm an IT professional by day, unprofessional dad gamer by night. Love all gaming platforms. I will boldly play games horribly for your entertainment. Oh, I love it. I love it. That sounds like you and I may be cut from the same cloth. Otherwise, I'm a pretty chill dude, and I believe in being inclusive to everyone. Fantastic. Let me give you a follow. Hopefully, provided that our schedules don't overlap too much, I might catch you live at some point and be able to check out one of your streams. I tend to be kind of bad at getting around to doing that, but a follow is only likely to improve my chances. So thank you for coming by. Playing RimWorld, super interesting. Crafting and sim sort of stuff. I've yet to check it out myself. It's a cute game, reminds me... this is a cute game, reminds me of Paper Mario. Yeah, it does. So this is the Outbound Ghost. I'm playing it on the Switch. You may notice that visually it looks like really like choppy. Like I've got like a bad frame rate or poor capture. And I mean, I do have those things, but the game is really choppy. I don't feel like it's running super well on the Switch. From what I understand, it's an indie game, and someone told me earlier, apparently there's some controversy around this game. The developer and the publisher apparently have had a falling out for some reason, and the developer no longer supports or endorses this game or wants people to buy it. And I mean, I don't know what's going on, and I haven't picked a side in a fight. And I haven't bought the game. I checked this out from the library, so... so I'm checking it out. Actually, my wife checked it out for me. She saw it and thought it looked cute and would be fun to check out on the stream, and it's interesting-ish. Like I said, it runs kind of poorly. It does remind me of Paper Mario. The sort of basic gameplay and battle mechanics all seem to be fine, but I'm not blown away yet. It's sort of like it's visually there. I haven't really thought much about the music, but yeah, on another platform it might run better. I can't speak to that. But it has the potential, like gameplay-wise, it has the potential to be really good. I think, from what I've seen, we've been playing almost 2 hours, which fairly decent chunk of time. Same thing, the same sort of thing. Much appreciated. No problem. Anyone who drops in for a raid, I always like to try and check people's streams out in return when I can. The trouble with that is usually if someone has raided my stream, the problem with that is that it usually means our schedules overlap. When developers abandon their game, it's never a good thing. Yeah. I don't know the details, and I'm gonna look into it after the stream, and that may affect my decision to play more of this game or not. Depending on what the circumstances are and that kind of thing, and also just if I enjoy it enough to play it some more. Which right now I'm just kind of could go either way. But yeah, I didn't know that going in, so I'm just gonna play it tonight and just see the game for what it is, and then I'll see how I'm affected later. Thank you for the follow, Silo. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming on board. So for anyone who's just come in, you know, I'm Frownie, of course. I stream several nights a week, mostly weeknights, usually late at night, about 11 p.m. Central Time for 6 or sometimes 8 hours. I mostly do retro stuff, but I do also play things on the Switch from time to time, like this, usually indie throwback type games, or later on we're working on a playthrough of Dark Souls. Oh, brutal. But we try to have a very sort of laid back stream environment. I like people to be able to relax, forget about the cares of the world and their day-to-day lives, and just enjoy some games. I'll try and be a good companion or a background noise. Well, I imagine people are working or studying or what other things they are, whatever other things they have to get up to. This is a new enemy type, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try and just... Oh, we got a new ability too. Applies minor power to the target for 2 turns. Okay, so we could power up our companion if we wanted. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna go with offense. Oh, their defense is incredible. Does this person have minor power? They do. Alright. We'll power up our other player. Oh, please don't destroy me. Love to stick around, but I do need to get to bed, Silo says. 1 a.m. here, and that means work. It's only 6 hours away. No worries. No worries at all. I'm very thankful for the raid and the follow. Thank you for that. I hope that you sleep well. I would never begrudge someone for having to run. I stream at very unreasonable hours. But I do hope that I'll get to enjoy your company again. Retro is A-OK. Dark Souls is fun times too. Right on. I'm glad you approve. Those are my kinds of things. But I have a wonderful rest and good luck with work. I hope your day is productive and everything goes smoothly. I do be relaxing to the Frownie streams a lot, Key says, and thank you for that, Key. Yeah, I guess the thesis of the stream is I want people to be able to relax and have a good time, especially when I'm not, because I'm stuck in some game that's way too hard for me, which is every game. I got powered up and I attacked weaker. Something's going on here. Oh, we might have to run away here soon. Nope. Back. Skill. There we go. Oh, yuck. That was as bad as I could have possibly done. That didn't even finish him off. Tough enemies. Tough enemies. Alright, we got rid of one. Let's try using our heal. Can we heal ourselves? Let's heal ourselves. Heal the healer first. Heal yourself before you heal your friends. Oh, Stitch, thank you for recommending the stream. I very much appreciate that, Stitch. Thank you. I think we're safe to attack one more time, and then I'll need to heal the other character. Oh, I can't! I can't heal the other character, because it used up all of my, all of my points. Okay, I think we're gonna win this battle. Oh. Completely terrible. Victory. Wow, what a nightmare battle. Oh my. The brutality. Is this a campfire, please? No, it sure looks like a campfire. I mean, it looks nothing like the other campfires, but it looks like a campfire of a different type. Check the status glossary in combat to learn more about status's effects. Okay. Is this the status is plural and possessive is such a strange word. I'm pretty sure I've never read it before in my life. The person is not friendly. Ah, please, my kingdom for a campfire. There it is. Perfect. Apparition skills. Crimson Text, a strange book that allows you to forge vampiric aspects. A strange book that allows you to forge aspects that allow users to use skills from the depths of their memories. What? Meteor. Hard-hitting skill. That might be a good idea. Minor healing down. Allows you to use a skill that reduces the target's healing capabilities. Reduce the target's power. These might be good. Alright, but vampiric, lifesteal, basic attacks heal, 20% of damage dealt. That's nice. Crimson Pact reduces HP and power, but basic attacks lifesteal 35% damage dealt. I don't like that trade. I do kind of like the lifesteal idea. I want this meteor attack, though. Alright, well, here's the thing. I can forge 2 meteor badges. I could only forge 1 lifesteal. So I'm going to go with the... Even though I want that lifesteal ability. But it's more difficult to form. It's more difficult to forge, so it must be better. I'm going with this one. Vampire Frownie it is. I'm also going to form another defense so that my camaraderie can have extra defense. lifesteal to regret. And more defense to camaraderie. Perfect. I don't care if my healer can't attack very well as long as they stay alive. Any damage they deal is a bonus anyway. Go ahead and save so that I'm trapped with my decisions. Let's see about this enemy over here. Hide. It's very difficult to hit a two-dimensional character with another two-dimensional character. Also, on the topic of this game not seeming to run very well on this console, there's been places where like the environmental collision doesn't seem to be very polished. But do you see that load time to move from overworld to battle mode? What an incredible load time. Very Pokemon-esque music. The music, I don't know that I'm crazy about the music. It's kind of okay. It sounds serviceable. I think that was easy. Okay, let's investigate his pond. Ooh, is there something hidden behind the waterfall? I sure hope so. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Smoke bombs. I really haven't used those. These are like stone, the environment, like the stones here, kind of remind me of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. They almost have that like, they're not very realistic. They almost have that sort of plastic, like toys to life kind of quality. Oh, I can't actually go into this well. I thought I could. Surprise! What a load time. Cows are important. Welcome in, cows. Happy Thursday to you. Welcome to the Outbound Ghost. This is a game it looks very much like Paper Mario. It plays mechanically somewhat similar to Paper Mario. Not really similar. Somewhat similar. I think the gameplay is alright to get you caught up to what I'm thinking. It doesn't seem to run very well on the Switch. And I've heard there's controversy surrounding it. The developer and the publisher had a falling out of some sort, and the developer no longer wants people to buy the game. so I don't know what happened. But, I was letting everyone know I haven't picked a side. I haven't bought the game yet. This a library, another library borrow. But we'll see. I don't. I'm kind of on the fence with the game itself. Like, I'm not. I guess I'm enjoying it well enough. I'm not crazy about it. It hasn't really grabbed me yet. But there's nothing that I really hate about it either. It's just, yeah, it's just like kind of almost perfectly middle of the road. It probably leans a little more positive. I would say right now I guess I'd be more enthusiastic about finishing it than abandoning it, but only by a bit. That guy looks big and tough. I don't think I want to mess with him. Sorry for such a late arrival. There was a lot of drama with the pup today, and that delayed a lot of things. He's fine now, don't worry. Well, I'm good. I'm glad to hear he's fine. And no worries about the late arrival. I'm just happy to have you here at all. I'm very glad to hear the pup is okay. There are a couple of these. This is the second location I found where it just says sit. I don't know if this is just the developer wanting to show off their environments, or if we're supposed to gain a particular piece of wisdom from doing this. It does give us a different camera angle, but I can't really say that that's useful. I think I'm gonna try and focus on the overworld enemies first before we go down into the well. I'm so used to my face cam being mirrored that, like, when I see I'm drifting toward one of the sides of the frame, like I'm gonna start cutting my own face off, and I want to correct it, like I always lean the wrong way. I need to give myself a wider box to sit in because I'm going to be clipping parts of my head off all the time. Please stop. Please stop hurting me, enemy. That guy blew himself up with his own triple strike. I mean, I blew him up with poison, but... was good. It was good to use that poison, and then the rest of the battle was just on cruise control. Looks like I should be able to get through here. I need some fire or something. Look at these load times. I know I keep saying it, but I keep having to sit through them. I can't not think about them. I wish this game had, and it might have it later, and I just don't know about it yet. But I'm missing the timed defense from Paper Mario. I want to tap the button for timed defense, and it's not something that exists in this game. Not yet, anyway. The victory music just played twice? Why? Alright, we can sit on this bench where you get a beautiful view of the water here. It looks better before we sit down. What? I thought it looked much better up close when it zooms out. I don't think that looks nearly as good. Naturally, for doubling the feeling of victoryness. Thank you for the double trophies. And we're here. This is Adrian's house. Pretty picturesque, eh? It's basically the best location in the general Outbound area. But anyway, I think Corey should stay out here. Adrian's not too fond of dogs. Yeah, last time we talked to him, didn't go too well because of that. Yeah, it seems that Adrian's amnesia has made him quite irritable. Be sure to not say anything that could get him on his nerves. Anyway, let's go. We're not going in there. We got other stuff to do. There's that big guy down there to fight. In fact, that might even be Adrian. I've played a video game or two before. I'm familiar with how these things go. actually think this big guy over here might grind me into dust, but I'm not a coward. Oh, we need to go down here first. I do like the underwater areas. Also, I do not like the idea of taking an apple from the sewer to eat. I think that is a very bad location to shop for produce. Secret chest? Alright. I like these bricks, too. They're simple, but I like them. I think there was another well over here, too. Let's check this out. That well was nothing but treasure. So far, the most difficult enemy we've encountered, we found in a well. And they were so vicious, I had to retreat. Is this the same? It's a shortcut. They lead to the same sewer. You know, I don't think drinking wells connect to sewers to begin with, right? But I can't help but think of this as a sewer down here. I certainly hope that they don't. My house is connected to well water. We don't have like government water lines. We have all of our water we draw from a well. I would hate to think that I was drawing it from the sewer. Alright, big guy. Ready to meet your doom. You have water in the ground? Confused desert human does not understand, Cow says. I don't even understand. That guy's level 12? Level 12? There we go. I prioritized destroying his healer, and he did the same to me. This is going not super well. Oh, that was great. All of his friends are gone. All of my friends are going to be gone soon, too. No, don't attack. Terrible. Super terrible. No. I cannot win this battle. Well, we hung in there for as long as we could. Alright, good Frownie, Loyal says. Gonna hit the hay. And put you on the tablet. Thank you again for the great show. Sleep good, everyone. Thank you for being here, Loyal. I hope you sleep well, my friend. We will see you again. If you run away, there seems to be very little penalty for running away. Excuse me. You have a limited number of times you can do it, it seems, and running away spins them. But, I mean, the enemy just disappears. So, really the thing I lose is missing out on the experience, which I guess is a big thing to miss out on. But I was still able to go over there and get his items, so... I don't know. Cheap victory. That guy was tough. Enemies don't seem to respawn either. I guess maybe if you walk back to a previous area. Do I want to risk that? Not yet. Because I was thinking you can't really level grind if you don't have enemies. The enemies aren't coming back, so. It would be nice to just hang out and do some battles for a while and get a little stronger. Hey, Adrian, we're here with a visitor. Adrian, is everything okay? Hey, Adrian, we're talking to you. Ah. Why are you here? We had someone we wanted you to meet. You seem really startled, though. Is everything okay? I'm not startled. Oh, sorry for the temper. It's just... my brain's a mess. My amnesia isn't getting any better. I forget everything every couple of minutes. It's tough to live with vague memories of only those from before death. It's tough to live with only vague memories of before death. Farum Tusk, welcome in, Tusk. This looks like a cute game. That's actually why we're playing it. Jelly saw it at the library and thought it looked cute, and she checked it out for us. And yeah, it's very heavily inspired by Paper Mario. So far, it's okay. It doesn't feel like it runs very well on the Switch. The animation's pretty choppy, which makes some of the timed attacks, like, I feel like more tricky than they're supposed to be. Visually, it's alright. The gameplay mechanic-wise is fairly interesting. It's, you know, turn-based RPG, but like at a complexity level where I can understand it, so that's good. But apparently there's controversy surrounding it. The developer of the game doesn't want people to buy it. The developer and the publisher had a falling out over something, and I didn't know any of that until I started streaming it tonight. And I don't know the details or anything, but I think I'm gonna have to do some research and see if that the controversy affects my desire to continue playing the game. That's actually exactly why we're here. We met someone else like you. What? Another amnesiac? Yes, it's Frownie. We just met them. Now I feel... now I feel... Sorry, I'm choking on my own laughter. When I read It's Frownie, I forgot we named our character, and I was about to say, hey, that's my name! Yes, it's Frownie. We just met them. They're back there. Stack Cat. Welcome in. Same thing happened to me with Disco Elysium. I know I've heard that title, but I don't know what the situation of that I don't know what the situation of that game was. So you're amnesiac too. Yeah, that's the thing. Is I just felt bad about it. It's I was shocked. I was shocked to see my name for a moment in the dialogue, and the worst thing is that it happened when they were talking about memory loss. It's all too perfect. Whoa. When did you become a ghost? Oh, I see. And have you forgotten anything since? I have periodic memory wipes. Do you have the same? Oh, you don't. So that means you're not like me then. Arg. How could I be so stupid? Ow. Adrian, are you alright? It looks like Frownie's getting the same thing. What? I don't think it's a game you would play on stream ever. Way too graphic. If you think I wouldn't, you're probably right. Tusk says, I think System of a Down had an issue with their record label, so they named an album Steal This Album and their tour Don't Buy These Tickets. Oh, it's you. Glad to see you're awake. I wonder how well that worked for them. What happened? Haha, well, after you got that headache, you fainted. Adrian had the same thing. It's strange. It's almost as if you two are linked somehow. He faints, and straight after that, you do too. Smells fishy. Maybe it's an amnesiac thing, who knows? I think we should definitely get you to talk more to Adrian, though. You two are the only ones with this condition. It may not be the exact same thing, but it's pretty darn close. It's probably the best bet you two have of resolving your burden. Oh gosh, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Wow, having amnesia. It must be terrible in this very situation. Not that it isn't terrible any other time. Basically, we're all ghosts here, right? But we're still living on our Earth, the one from before we died. You could still see a human if they were near you. They'd probably be really scared, though. And there aren't too many around here after the killings. The album is amazing, and they sold over 4 million tickets worldwide. Not too bad, I'd say. Not all dead people become ghosts, though. It's only those with burdens or something that needs fixing. For some, it may be unresolved family trauma or unrealized ambitions. Not pretty. Basically, every ghost you meet in this purgatory has issues. Really puts things into perspective, huh? How do I know this? It's strange. It's kind of natural, like eating or sleeping. After awaking as a ghost, I knew there was something missing. It's only through filling that hole that we can ascend to the afterlife. Or if we never fill it, then I guess we're here forever. It must not be easy to resolve your burden if you can't even remember it. But we'll help you out as much as we can. We can start by trying to retrieve your memories. And the best way of doing that is going after Adrian. He went through that cave that had branches blocking its entrance. He was in such a hurry that he completely broke through them. Oh, convenient. Michael and Corey went chasing after him, and I stayed here. Someone had to make sure you didn't die. Again. case you forget where the cave was, it's over there. That's a possibility, huh? Double death? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. You unlocked a new figment. Having seen Adrian's cold demeanor, you've unlocked a new figment of self-callousness. Use it to your advantage through protecting your other figments with its thick skin. Alright, we're going to go a little bit further with this tonight. And then we will move over to Dark Souls and be repeatedly pummeled. I actually have a plan for Dark Souls, the next boss we're fighting. The plan is to try and hide in a corner and cheese them with arrows. Sound familiar? Alright, I want to see if we can go back through a previous area and if that respawns enemies so that we can do a little bit of level grinding. Nope, previous areas are completely devoid of enemies. It's kind of weird, because if the enemies are finite, then all the resources that you can obtain are finite. So, I mean, it feels like you could really get yourself into a terrible situation in this game, if that's the case. If you end up wasting the right items, I think you could essentially trap yourself into a soft lock. Or, you know, the functional equivalent of one. Oh, we're in a cave, all right. There's already a Zubat. Yeah, your leveling's limited, but here's the thing. When you run away from a battle, the enemy that you ran away from disappears. And so you lose the ability to gain that experience by running away. So the game is you can be pretty punished. Oh, these guys are tough. See just how tough they are, I guess. Well, I didn't get a very good measure because I didn't attack properly. Let's see what this big guy's like. I hope he's strong. He's medium. Might have been an oversight. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit early to tell. Yeah, you're limited in how many times you can run away, too. See, escape 4. I don't know if that means how many times I can run away or how many times I can attempt to run away in this battle. But, yeah, the runaway's got a number next to it. Suggesting to me that it is not to be used lightly. Oh. I just realized a mechanic of the game that I've completely misunderstood. So, like, right now, I could attack once, or I could do this to defend, sacrificing my attack for a turn, and then I'd be able to attack twice in a row. That's what that's about. If I had used that better, I might have been able to defeat that big guy. I don't know, it still would have been tough. New memory unlocked. The game explained that to me, but I didn't really absorb it before. Now I've absorbed it. Now now I can put it to use. So that's a cool twist. That's a cool twist. If you spend a turn defending and you survive until your next turn, you get to attack twice. It's good to know. At least I think. I'm going to test it. This big guy can't do that, though. Because, see, the other characters have 1 of 2. He's only got 1 of 1. So he can't... oh, yeah, he doesn't even have that ability. Yep. What are his skills? Shelter? Minor limit break. Oh, that's cool. Let's just for fun, let's use that. If I give that to this character, oh, I shouldn't have done it then. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, now I've got 3 of 2. Okay, cool. So I should be able to attack 3 times in a row now, if I've understood everything correctly. 1. Yep. 2. And to really make it count, our last one will be a skill 3. Perfect. Wow. That's neat. That's a neat mechanic. Flower and lifesteal. I mean, that looks like the way out over there. That would be a shame to exit this place already. We just got to this cave. I snuffed it out, but I can't light it. It tells me I can, but I can't. I wonder if I need to put all of these out. Surprise! Throw away our first turn here to start off doing some real damage. Oh no, I blanked for a moment. I missed my timing because I just suddenly forgot where I was and what I was doing altogether. These guys have so much defense. Level up. Minor wind cut. That's it. Well, I better put that out. That's right next to a... Oh! Secret! I was gonna say that fire's right next to a bush. It's gonna burn down the whole cave. Alright, I think that's actually the way forward. So let's see what was over here through this door first. I think probably through here I'd find something to tell me to go back in there and put out those torches, but I instinctively did it. My character's walking automatically. What was that all about? I wasn't holding any buttons. It wasn't a cutscene. Alright, Bulwark. Strange book that allows you to forge aspects that increase vigor. Aether Trade. I don't like that. I don't like either of these. Back. Mending, a strange book that allows you to forge aspects related to healing. This sounds more like it. Selfish Curing. Reduces healing by 50%, but healing skills heal the user as much as the target. Selfless Mending. Reduces power to 0, but increases healing. These are terrible, too. I'm not going to use any of these. But I'll take the Mending. If I have to take one. Not Vonsky, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Have you guys seen VGA? I saw people were like streaming it and reacting to it on the stream, but no, I can't say that I ever watch those kinds of things. Dead Cells cross Castlevania. Told you new Castlevania is coming. Wow. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, they haven't made a Castlevania game since the Wii, right? Not a real one. I think the last real Castlevania game was Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth on WiiWare. Someone, I don't remember where I heard it, but someone was spreading rumors of a Castlevania 5 maybe being a thing. But I've only heard it as a rumor and only once, so I don't know how much stock to put into that. I don't even remember who I heard it from. Not gonna lie, that would be awesome. Oh, I would love it. I would love if they'd make another platformer Castlevania. Old school. Give me that delayed whipping in one direction and fixed jump arc. That's the kind of stuff I love. Shovel, a nifty tool that allows you to dig up lost treasures. Oh, that guy didn't appreciate... That guy didn't appreciate me digging up his flower. Haven't seen it myself. Just watch some highlights. I figure if there's anything, if there are any super exciting announcements, I'll hear of them from word of mouth. They'll eventually trickle down to me. I don't even know if I know what Dead Cells is. When I read Dead Cells, I was thinking of Dead Space, but that's not the same thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This guy's a vampire, right? I mean, look at that cape. Look at that hair. This guy is 100% a vampire. He's hanging out with bats. What is he doing outside in the daylight? This doesn't add up. He has shades. Touché. We defeated this guy's bats and now he's stunned. And weak. Alright, see ya later. Dead Cells is probably the most successful platformer of the last decade? Really? Roguelike, Metroidvania-inspired action platformer. Oh, it's on the Switch. Interesting. Well, maybe that'd be worth checking out. It's pretty good. I think I might have been missing out. There's a house up there on that hill. On that hill. I think that's where those stairs that I unlocked, I think they would take us up there to that house. Oh no, no they wouldn't. It's on a separate cliff. Alright, I'm gonna investigate what's at the top of these stairs, and then I think it's gonna be time to call it a night on this game. And move over to Dark Souls. Boss time? Question mark? It is a boss. I wasn't ready for this. Sorry if my chewing gets picked up on the mic. I couldn't resist. I had to have a bite of chocolate. I should go ahead and mention for anyone who wasn't here who might be interested, the plan for tomorrow night. I'm actually not planning on doing a late night stream tomorrow. I know we stream overnight almost every day, but tomorrow night I'm actually going to stream. I'm going to try to stream in the afternoon and evening. Ideally, I'd start up around 3 to 4 p.m. Central Time, earlier rather than later, and go for like 5 or 6 hours, so well into the early night. That's the plan, and we're gonna do retro stuff. We're gonna do Castlevania on the NES, maybe try Super Smash TV a little bit on the SNES. It's been a while since I played that, and then just sort of whatever I feel like, I guess, but all retro stuff. But we're gonna do an early stream instead of a late stream tomorrow. Sounds good. Yeah, I hope you if you can join us. I'm always happy to have you here. The plan was kind of like to do early streams every other Friday. But I haven't been able to do that very consistently because it's the reason for it has more to do with reacting to Jelly's schedule than setting my own. Oh, he can attack everybody. What a villain. It's alright, we're gonna get him. He doesn't even know what's coming. Fill up that stun bar. Yes! That guy's history. What a nice way. What a nice way to end our night with this game. We got a level up and everything. That was a smooth victory. Feeling good. Heading out for the night, Sir Rack of Lamb says. Have a great stream, night, morning. Sleep well, everyone. Sleep well, Sir Rack of Lamb. Thank you for being here with us. Always appreciate your company. And we'll see you another time, my friend. You've unlocked a new figment. In confronting one of your deepest memories, out of your own volition, you've unshackled yourself from your past and can now use a new figment of self. Slave? Cool. Now what if do I have to fight him again if I touch this again? I don't want to do that. Well, that looks like what's about to happen. We're going to have to repeat that battle for whatever reason. Because I was dumb and touched the thing. All right. Well, here we go again. I don't want to back away because I feel like we could get more experience points here, and I'd rather do the battle. Especially since we know we can win. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't know how it worked. Pretty convenient to be able to farm a boss, though. Yeah. Yeah, that makes up for not being able to farm other enemies. For sure. I did pretty bad with that. Alright, I'm gonna try this again because I'm gonna need to know the timing probably. The timing of that is horrific. What? Are you into JRPG games? So the only JRPG games that I have ever finished in my life are Pokemon Blue, Paper Mario, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's not really my genre. I'd like to play more. I'd like to play more JRPGs. I don't feel like I have a great mind for more complicated turn-based battle systems. But is sort of one drawback, and the other drawback is that I know they're all very story heavy, and I don't want to sit through a lot of story and dialogue. But the thing is, I actually own a lot of them, so I'm gonna have to try and play more at some point because I don't want to just own games and never play them. Yeah, like Final Fantasy games. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VI once upon a time. I couldn't tell you what percentage of it I completed, but I don't feel like it was terribly high. I played a little bit of Dragon Warrior Monsters. We did that on the stream. But it kind of fell by the wayside. Alright, well that was nice. That was nice. And we can come back and fight that guy a whole lot. If we want to get a couple extra levels. Look, there's a save point right here. I mean, that's as convenient as it could possibly be. I like the new character we got. Seems to be optional, too. That's very interesting. If I hadn't just been, like, curious and put out all those things, we would have never found this area. So far as I can tell. So, cool. Optional character. So I'm kind of enjoying this game. I think that I'm leaning toward wanting to play more of it. But we're gonna be done for tonight. I'm gonna look into this whole situation with the controversy surrounding it, and I gotta say though, unless it's something like super horrific, you know, even if it is kind of bad and scummy and unfair, I mean, I'm not paying for the game, so it's probably, I don't know, it probably won't demotivate me from playing through it, since I'm not really necessarily supporting it either way. But if it's something really horrific and it sours the game for me, then we may not pick it up again. We'll see. I'll let you know. You know, it'll either be on the schedule in the Discord or it won't. But that's it for tonight for this one, and I'm gonna take a short BRB, my friends. Thank you for enjoying this with me, and if you want to come along on the Dark Souls ride, well, that train of agony is pulling into the station next. So just stand by through the BRB for a song or two. And I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Either way, our first little exposure to it was nice, at least. Yeah, it started to pick up a little bit there. I like the. I feel really like I feel really good about it. Finding that secret and figuring out the mechanics just a little bit more. My last sort of 30 to 40 minutes of it here have been really good. I was only very slightly positive on it for the first hour or two. My feelings toward it have improved over the last little bit. But yeah, I'll be back with you shortly, my friends. Just if you would be so kind as to stand by. I'll see you in a moment.